What's up, everyone? This is Mobile Gamer Chronicles here. Welcome to episode 3 of how many of the same class parties can beat Final Fantasy $1 souls on minimum battles without optional battles. So, yeah. By the way, I just want to make it clear that I will not be doing the 15 puzzle game to get extra items and such. So, we're strictly going to be using only the resources that we get in this challenge as far as vanilla goes. I'm gonna stay away from optional battles, from optional dungeons as well. Yeah, so I could try to get an emergency exit from like one of the optional dungeons without an extra encounter or extra battle, and then try to get the rest out and exit out, but I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna go with what we can get vanilla wise. And what we're gonna do is, I need to heal. So let's heal. And what we're going to do in this section is, well, there's 2 chests you can get that are, well, you'll run away from that. But what you can do, well, that's bad. Come on. Good. Let's go over here. Run away. Good job. We're going to save it here. There are 2 treasure chests that are, well, okay. That you can get for 575 gold and 450 gold. So you get 1,025 gold there. There's also like about another 700 gold or how much in the Mars Cave. I'll be right back with the Mars Cave. What we can do right now is go in here. I'm going to go get the 3 broadswords for the warriors. I'm going to get 1 in the Mars Cave. What you could do is get the iron armor. But what I'm going to do for right now, that's 4 defense. That's 3 defense. I'll get 4 of these and 4 of these. Because we don't get much money in this section, I don't believe. But I'll be back with the Mars Cave to show you what's in there. So I'm at the Mars Cave. If you go north, there's going to be a area. Let me just save right here, just in case I well, save it right here. And I'm not going to show this off in all 6 of these runs. I'm going to go up here and north. Well, that's good. Go up here. Go inside here. We get this dagger, which is not an upgrade. We can save it. But what you can do is go to the west right here. And get this 608 gold, which is good. We basically made up all the gold that we spent on the armor, plus 40 gold. And what you can do is go here, get 2 items. Broadsword, is nice. We're going to go ahead and equip that with you. And with that, we got 2 his return. Okay, so what you want to do here is, if you don't have the long sword, you want to get the hand axes. So what I'm going to do is, I'll be right back on the floor after, below the entrance cave is basically it has a broadsword and 3 different treasure chests. They're all linked, and plus I think the broadsword is on the bottom of this dungeon. So yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, I didn't pick this up. I should have just start recording before I got into this room. But there's 2 rooms to the left that have the same chest that's empty. In the NES version, you could not. Well, you'd have to look at them, and then you'd be like, whoa, wait a second, what's empty? The reason is because they got the broadsword. So yeah, I'll be right back on the next floor. So we're on the bottom floor. What we can get is the Phoenix Town, which is going to be important in this run. These 2 middle areas have nothing. That's bad. Yeah, I gotta reload. Luckily, I can reload. That's bad. Okay, 2, 3. Come on. Bruh. Okay, I do have antidotes. I do not have antidotes. But I'm just going to show you real quick. What's it here? 2.5 gold per back. I'm on the second row of rooms. This one has nothing. Bro. Okay, let's just reload. I can see how it's going to be. Empty. Okay, bad. Oh, God. Okay. This one has a cottage, which is nice. We'll probably sell that, though, because you can use save states. Oh, bad. Okay. And here, okay, a copper armlet, which we can sell. And what's going to happen is, in here is, come on, nothing. Let's see right here. By the way, there's another road down here. 3 of them have treasure chests, I believe. And also Roman cows, some of them you can't run away from. I'll probably show them off when we get the key. So, yeah. That's Piscodemons right here. It's 385 gold. And what you can do, okay, hold on a second. Yeah, this has a broadsword. But anyway, we are not going to be able to beat the wizards like this. I'm going to have to get everyone some armor. I need to give them some weapons. So yeah, I'll be right back when I get to the Piscodemons. I'm back at the shop with the warriors. We sell this, that, and that, and this, and this. I'm going to go ahead and sell the college for an extra 1,000. So what we can do is we have 4669. I'm going to go into this area right here, and I'm going to go get 40s. Okay, equipment, optimal equipment. Hold on, optimal, and I'll be right back in Provoca. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna buy. We're gonna save state right here, and buy this just in case it's somehow worse. Okay, we got 38 accuracy. Okay, so we got one more attack. So we're gonna sell the 4 chainmails and this broadsword, and we're gonna buy 3 more of these equipment. Okay, 2, 3. Now you could also get the long sword. So I'll probably reload for that. Restart this game if this doesn't work out. But we should be all right. But what we can do with that leftover money is buy 40s. What we can do is, well, what I need to do is put you here and you down here. That way, the more HP at the front is, more likely to survive. Now, I could try by, I need to sell the rapiers too. Yeah, but basically, get all these items. Yeah, I'm gonna potion. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go over here and I'm gonna save, and I'll meet y'all back with the Piscodemons. Yeah, this is as good as you can get, unless you get the long sword. I believe that's 20 attack and 10 accuracy. So we'd be up to, let's see here, 20 and 10. So 26 attack and 30 accuracy. It'd probably be a higher crit chance. So yeah. So if this don't work out, I'm just gonna reload and redo the whole game, and then everything will be varied. But I'll be right back with the Piscodemons. Alright, so what I've done here is I've gotten everyone. Well, what's going to happen here? We're at level 4. If we get 1 Piscodemon, I think, or 2 Piscodemons, that's going to level up to level 5. Not sure about level 6. If we do 3 or 4, I think 4 will get us level 6, but we're going to, there we go. It's not good. Okay, good. We got through no problem, and, well, I might have to reload for more health, because I'm pretty sure this ain't going to cut. Astos is probably going to get to one of his multi-target spells and we're screwed. But we got through first try. All the armor is good, so yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back with the next party. I think I'm not sure who. I need to keep track of. I know the 5th party is white mages and the 6th party is black mages. So I started a new recruit. Now let's go up exponentially, because we don't need this college. We don't need this. Well, don't need this. Well, it's not going up exponentially. But I thought I had more than that. But no, I got everything out of the marsh cave except for the bottom layer of chests. Some of them we're not going to be able to get. One of them, because we would have to go through awesome battles. But the thieves cannot equip anything better than copper armors for right now. It's more evasion. 3 of them. This. We need 3 of these. Quizza, I think if you try to do this, it gives a copper armor. Good. I didn't think it did. I thought since it tied, you didn't know what to do there. But you got more evasion there. Now I didn't get the scimitar because I'm saving my money. I'm smart. You would spend 800 gold for that. It's 10 attack, 10 accuracy. So we go to 56 accuracy, or 57 with some of them. But that doesn't give us the 3 hits per turn. So what we need to go here is the saber, 40s, and There you go. 17, 16, 16, 17. Okay? Now we're going to sell the rapiers. And, I don't believe the thieves have a sword chance to beat 2 Piscodemons. I've tried a bunch, and if I don't get anywhere, then we're just going to have to call it right back in the Marsh Cave. Alright, we are back. Level 4. Here we go. That's happening. But yeah, you could, yeah, that was with them missing sometimes. Yeah, we can't do it 4. You could try to reload and get one, a bunch of good stats and such, get them good health, but but yeah, we have good evasion, but 3 and we're not doing it. Yeah, we one shot from full health, so we gotta get a bit lucky. It's not gonna be 3 always. There we go. We did not. Oh my God. Yeah, so basically we need a little bit of luck. We might be able to get through this without too much problem. I don't know why we're having such a hard time, and this is. I could try to get everyone to 17 attack, but that's just going to be like 1 more point damage, so we might, with a crit, be able to, or 2 crits, be able to take out basically even 1 turn. But, yeah, see, that's the exact, I don't understand this, Yeah, that's the exact, okay, you know what? Okay, I'll be right back. Try again. Thieves, I know y'all weak, but just 4 of y'all. Why aren't you getting a Piscodemon and throwing them out the window? God, we might be able to get this time. Yeah, just barely. But if they had just attacked, yeah, this is not working out. Yeah, I'm not getting any health, so I'm gonna have to probably have to drop these guys at. Yeah, these guys I'm not getting through Astos. There's no way. But anyway, I'll see y'all with the next party. I think this probably gonna be monks, I believe. We're back. Funny enough, if you don't get the 6 defense on a monk, I think it depends on certain things, but some of them are like 6, some are 5. You can actually get the 6 defense with just a copper armlet. I'll get another one in the Marsh Cave, but yeah, good luck. Well, the thing is, we have 2 this per turn, but I mean, yeah, we have such low health. And with the same defense as a thief, we're going to need some misses. We don't have good evasion. So I have 0 hope that we're going to beat 2 Piscodemons. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back with everyone. And everyone's got 6 defense. And everyone is basically about as good as it's going to get. And if I use the gloves and helmets, it's going to be worse. It might be the same defense, but less evasion. So this is what it's going to get. And I do not believe we're going to get through this. Maybe with some much better luck than the thieves will get this, but it would have to be pretty ridiculous. Yeah, watch how quick we can take it down. Yeah. And look at how little damage we do. Yeah, we do not like like come on now. Like we're unarmed, but look at this. 9 Man, we would need to go first, or what we need to do is, at worst, the Piscodemons attack 3 times and we take 1 out. But like, yeah, we don't we don't even come close. Like, this is 2. Yeah, they just yeah, we have such low health that we don't even yeah, this is pretty bad. Man, this wiping us. Yeah, look at that. We only got 1 attack off. And we did what, maybe 10. I didn't even check to see how much damage. Okay, we're gonna try again. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, we got 1 left. But I'm not gonna solo this game with 1. This does not happen. I want a full team. My rule is to keep them all alive. So, I mean, you can try to sit here forever and try to, yeah. But, yeah, we're only doing like 11, 14 damage. So, if we had 11 damage, this would be an 8-hit KO. And we're not going to be able to withstand all those attacks. 3 Like, man, are the fists really that bad? They're pretty similar damage to the saber. We'll try one more time with 2. I didn't think it was gonna be way worse. Like 50. All right, guys. It's clear to see we're not getting through this at all. So we can get maybe 1 down with some luck, but 2 is it's not gonna happen. So for the first time in this challenge, we have to eliminate a party, a same class party. The monks, well, even if I got them all to 16 damage, I mean, that's like 1 more point. That's not going to make any difference with these guys. I mean, you saw on the last we did 4, we had 3 damage. So the Piscodemons have 84 health. Assuming you only got 3 damage per person, that's a 28 hit KO. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, you could be like, well, why have you dodged? You're not dodging anything from Piscodemons. The thieves have better agility, so have better evasion. So yeah. So unfortunately, I gotta eliminate the monks here. But yeah, I'll be right back with, I think it's the red mages. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the 4 red mages all the way over here to Piscodemons, and unfortunately, equipment. We have 17 defense. We try to use protect. So what I could do is, if I can get someone at the bottom to get 1 shot, if I get a bunch of like protects on everyone, but the thing is, they're still gonna do way too much damage. But let's try it. Let's try the protect. Yeah, they did that. But the good news is, what we can do is do this. Well, didn't get time. So what we need to do is, that doesn't work. So what we're going to do is go attack. How much did I didn't even see how much the longsword did. We're doing decent damage. I'm just not seeing how much damage we're doing with the longsword. 44 damage is pretty good. If what could happen is get a couple of misses and get one of the red mages back up, that could work. But, well, we can get silence for Astos. But this is just not working out, I'm not getting 2 Piscodemons. Okay, we got 2 at a time. But they're 1 shot. This was 17 defense. Yeah, you're basically still a piece of paper that's getting slashed with, like, the freaking ultimate weapon. Alright? So, yeah. Are we going to be able to take them down with these 2? No. Yeah. We're getting 1 shot. If we could get, like... The thing is, we got 1 item. Can we get, okay, go. Oh, nice. Awesome. The red mages, we needed a little bit of luck, but the red mages do get through. Nice. Wow, awesome. So what we need to do is get silence. Yeah, this will work. Wow, the red mages actually got through. I had no idea they was going to be able to be that badass and get through. There you go. All right, and I'll see y'all back with the white mages. I am back with the white mages. By the way, if it sounds like my phone is dropping from my hand and like being muffling my audio, there's nothing I can do about that. Like I said, I have a Samsung Galaxy S23 FE phone. Came out 2023. And like these phones, that's where it's get worse and 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 worse. But there's nothing I can do. By the way, I forgot to get everyone. Well, I just didn't have enough money to get all of the helmets. But the top 2 have basically a bunch of armors they need. What's going to have to happen here is we need to be able. Well, we could try a blink up. We're probably not winning this on 3, but if you get 3, that'd be nice. But what we need to do is we need to get better like that. So we're going to reload a few times. Come on. I need to move blink into the first slot. Yeah, see, we're not getting any sort of luck, So we'll try with 4, but that's not gonna work. And this is, the thing is, that one, but good luck. That's not happening. We need 2 blinks. but this is just not happening. Like, we're getting, like, that one survived with 2 HP, but yeah, we're just gonna have to reload until we get 2 again. We need some luck, and we're not going. We go first, and we're not like there. Like that one, I think the third one blinked up, and he still got 1 shot. So, I mean, he had. Let's reload, and let's see here. He had 57 evasion, but you would think 137 evasion would have been more enough to dodge at least 1 attack. But the Piscodemons hit 2 times, so they can still get hit in. Yeah, they keep on 1-shot and RBY, so I'm gonna be right back. If I can get them all blinked up twice, that'd be good. If I can just get one person, like at the bottom, that that got killed, I can get them revived and get them blinked up twice, and we'd be good to go. But I'm not getting any sort of luck. I'm getting like no luck, so I'll be right back. You see right here, I managed to get 2 of them. Unfortunately, RBY, just before he was able to get 2 blinks up, he got destroyed. Unfortunately, would that be alright if it was at the bottom? I could revive them, get them blinked up, but it's just so random. You know, like, yeah, we'll be able to win this one. Like, watch this one. But the problem is, this is not going to be a million battles with everyone up. If this was the final fight, this would not be a problem, you know. But unfortunately, yeah. But even then, it's going to take too long. So we got 1 down. But yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit more attempts. And if I can't get this, I'm just going to have to call out right here. The problem is, like, those level ups, we're going to need them all to be good HP ups. We could probably get our 20 or so HP and take 1 hit. But, I mean, yeah, I'll be right back. And another problem is, I try to get Nerd 2 to revive me, MGC, with a Phoenix down. Unfortunately, he got destroyed. The Piscodemons can crit, so this fight is just way too inconsistent. I'll give it a little bit more time, and if it's 12:50 right now. If I don't get like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, I'm probably just gonna have to call here. This is just way too random. So I'll be right back. So basically, on the first attempt, after I stopped recording, after I paused recording, I managed to, they knocked down GSC, which I managed to get him up with the Phoenix. Now you don't see in my bag, but I used it. And yeah, this fight is just brutal. I'm probably not gonna be. If I don't get on this sim, I'm just gonna call it. I don't have any way to heal. It's my fault. But mine's a bit tight with these guys. So yeah. But if we can get through here, we can get through Astos pretty good. So yeah. But yeah, you can just see. I'll just give it a few more attempts after here, and I will show you even EXP on everyone. But if I don't get it, I'm just going to call. I'll be right back. Holy crap. After like I don't know if it's a ridiculous amount of this. I did not keep track of my attempts with this. Well, MGC went down, but we got him revived with the Phoenix down. And we managed to finally beat 2 Piscodemons after what, 10-15 minutes. This is on 8 times speed. This is rough. Holy crap. We finally got through. And look at that. Not good HP. Yeah, we're not. I don't know what we're gonna do. You know, this is not good HP. You know, we're not gonna be able. I'm worried about the future of these white mages. I don't believe they're gonna be able to make it. With that bad HP. I'm not reloading up all of that to get optimal health on everyone. This is not gonna happen. On one character maybe, but yeah, good luck. So anyway, it's on to. Hold on a second. Let me let's save right here. Now, last but not least, it's going to be the black mage. Now, unfortunately, they don't have good health. If they have better health, then like one more level up where they had, like if they all got to 70 HP, this might be alright. But we're gonna have thunder, and what we need to do is get that range on 21 damage on everyone to take out the Piscodemons. But yeah, I'll be right back when I get to the Piscodemons. And the problem is we unfortunately do not get Thunder. If we did, it would do, I think, twice as much damage as Thunder. And all we'd have to do is not get hit in one shot and just spread damage around. And then we can get the Piscodemons down, no problem. But it's like a 4 KO with Thunder. Maybe 5 hits if you're unlucky. So yeah, and y'all probably saw the shorts video on my channel that basically showed that we was not outspeeding the Piscodemons, which is a huge problem. It's kind of like in Pokemon. If you're doing a solo run or if you're doing a team run, you're doing min battles, outspeed is crucial. If you don't, that can be the difference between making it and not making it, you know? Or let's say you don't outspeed, and let's say they always land your like sleep powder, you know, or thunder wave when you're like in Pokemon Blue Kaizo. Yeah, it's pretty problematic, you know. But it is ways. I brought back with the Piscodemon. Alright, so I've got the top two with copper armors. This is as good armors you can get. Yeah, I wish every class would have had, or most classes would have had, like the thieves and the monks that had like better like wood armor. The red mages that got like a shield, you know what I'm saying? The white and black mages could have had like the leather shield or something, you know what I'm saying? Get a little bit more defense, maybe make it somehow better, but not for the white mages. The black mages, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go configure. I'm gonna go to it's memory. So I don't have any hopes for this. What we need to do is hope that we don't get one shot. Yeah. But yeah, if we can actually, I mean, it's no problem like that. But what we need is we need to get two. If we could just like, come on. So the thing is, we need to get like either misses or light hits, and I'm gonna try this until we are successful. We should be able to get this, no problem. And the cover armor is not gonna make any difference, you know, with these hits for the most part. Yeah, see, that was a bomb too. Yeah, that was yeah. See, the problem is we do not outspeed. If we outsped, we can take one out. We would only have to, you know, survive one hit, you know, with two hits from one Piscodemon. Unfortunately, we look at our stats. Yeah, we have like no agility. That's the problem. I don't know what agility these guys have, but I'm telling you, it's more than 5, 6, or 7. Yeah, this is not working. This will work eventually, but yeah, we didn't even get any turns. That's like, I was not working. Come on, we can, if we could just get like, come on, like obviously we get through with like that, but also gotta figure we barely got any HP. That was 55. Yeah, that's not good. But I'll try this a little bit longer. And come on, I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna be exact same everything. Yeah. See that? Yeah, that's. Yeah. So what we need to do at that point, we already know all the RNG is in there. That's not gonna work. We need to reload, and we need to. Yeah, but it's not working out. Like this time, I got really close. Like I managed to get, I think it was Hallmark up, and I got an attack off on the Piscodemon, but he took up to Papa. You know, so this is the best I could do. But they're still knocking down 3 people. You know, that's including the Phoenix down. I give it a little bit more time, and if I don't make it, I'm just gonna have to call it here. Like the problem is we're too slow, so we're not outspeeding the Piscodemons. You know, whereas it was Raven and Final Fantasy when NES, it was all broken. Here it's fixed. Basically, we're not like now there'll be a rare occasion I'll go before the Piscodemon, but I need that. I need to. Here's basically what you need. Turn one. You need basically either misses or hits to where you don't die, and then you need to outspeed and take them out on the next turn. You know, or use the Phoenix down turn 2, get them up and then attack, get down Piscodemon, or survive. You know, attack from him or miss, or you know, go next turn outspeed, knock him down. This is too random, bro. 99.9% of the time, you are not outspeeding the Piscodemon. So the fact that I managed to, but I didn't show it on camera, the fact that I can outspeed him, you know, but even then, it's like, what, 100,000 chance? Yeah, good luck with that. I'll be right back. Well, let me show you this attempt. Yeah, basically, yeah, but let's try again, you know, but, I mean, yeah, there's, like, I'm too, like, look at that. They're one-shot. So, if they're one-shot to Papa, then the armor, the Nina and Zoe getting that extra 3 defense is not going to save them. So, unfortunately, as much as I like to get them through, I think you might, the thing is, I think they preset everything on those few different possibilities, the outcomes on fighting two Piscodemons. So there's nothing I can do about this, unfortunately. We don't have like Blink. We don't have we got Thundra. We can just like reset. Hope no one dies on turn one. This would be a piece of cake, after a little bit of resetting. But unfortunately, we're just gonna have to call it here. So yeah, reset here and normal speed. So with that, this concludes episode 3 of the Minimum Battle series with same class parties. Yeah, we got the Warriors through, not too bad. We got Thieves after a little bit of time, more too bad. Got the Red Mage through, a little bit of finesse, a little bit of luck, and we got the White Mages through when I was just about to give up. So the ones that the monks and black mages were the ones that had to drop. The black mages, well, if you had more health, be optimized, you'd have to task this, and even then it's still gonna be rough. And the monks, well, if you get the high damage, it's too random. It's like 3 to 37 damage, so it'd be a 3-8 KO if we got 37 damage on everyone. But and the thing is, they were getting one shot. If you actually got the more health, like if you were to task this, they might get through as well. But the mem bows, this is what you can do, in a reasonable amount of time. If it was consistent. The white mages are not consistent. The thieves are not consistent. The warriors, the red mages are best. The red mages just about can't do it. If you don't really do it the way I did, but the warriors can get through pretty consistently. It seems like. Now, if you have the long sword, it'd be a little bit better. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this. This concludes episode 3 of the Minimum Battles runs with the same class parties. I hope you all enjoy this. Please like and subscribe. Until this is Mobile Gamer Chronicles. Peace out and be safe. Keep on gaming and keep on rocking.